welcome to Ladies Night. It's your favorite female panel and my favorite ladies on the YouTube. Mentorship by Nick, Mama Goddess, and Miss Andrea Lynch. How you doing, ladies?
Good, we good.
Doing well.
Less than highly favored.
Yes.
Yes, girls. Less than highly favored. Hate Eat Black TV. Don't come for us. Don't start. Listen. Don't be following those Battle of the Sexes men, okay? Because they will lead you astray. They will lead you astray, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up on your way in. If you can share out the live, then please feel free to do so now. And we are going to get hush real talk. We are going to get started into tonight's topic of conversation. So let's see. What does everybody want to discuss tonight? Let's go with which topic first.
The hot topic is Rachel Nicholson and the other home chick. That's what we need to be talking about.
Okay.
The hot topic.
Well, I don't know if you want to do that right at the beginning. Like, let's give some people some time to get into the show first. So,
Okay,
baby,
let's start with Rashad. Let's start with her first.
Phylicia Rashad. Let's start with Phylicia Rashad, okay? So Phylicia Rashad was getting a lot of backlash for supporting Bill Cosby's release and his early release. She also turned off her comment on the post that she posted. Was it a tweet or was it a post on like IG? I think it was a tweet, right?
Yeah, I don't recall what it was because it just hit the internet so fast.
Right, exactly. I mean, people are going crazy. And if you know Miss Phylicia Rashad, then you know that she also recently became, was it dean of school?
Columbia. Yeah. I think it was Columbia.
Of Columbia. See, y'all got my ladies. They gonna help me out. Okay.
I thought it was Howard, so I don't know.
I know it's a HBCU.
Yeah.
So so she recently became dean of the HBCU, and she has now been told that she needs to do classes on what was it again?
Sensitivity training.
Yeah, sensitivity training. So, ladies, what are your thoughts on this? Do you think she should be made to do sensitivity training? Do you think she was right in what she posted? Do you feel that she needs to be reprimanded for her actions? What do you all believe?
Well, I don't feel like she should be recommended because look, she worked with Bill Cosby almost 20 years. That was her friend. So what did she glad he out of damn jail? He need to be in jail any damn way. And so now they mad because she said that she was supporting her friend. That's bullshit to me. I said, Phylicia, do you and keep on supporting Bill because other people should be in jail too. If you're gonna go to jail. That's how I feel.
Say it how you mean it. Andrea,
right?
Like say I'm just saying.
Say it how you mean it, girl.
Yeah, I just feel like she was supporting her friend, and everybody, other people was happy that he was out of jail. Why she got to be having sensitivity training? She a woman. She know what it is to violate a woman. Come on now, this stupid to me.
Okay, I feel you. I hear what you're saying. Who wants to go next? Nita.
I mean, America is gonna America at the end of the day. That's about all I can say. Every time somebody says something that someone else doesn't like, there's this big old uproar. People are not allowed to have opinions anymore. People are not allowed to say how they feel. Everyone has to be politically correct. It's America, and America is gonna America. America is bass backwards, as I always say. And to go as far as to say she needs sensitivity training is a reach, which America does reach a lot. So, like I agree with Andrea. Like they have been friends for a very long time. And I mean, my friend, right, wrong, and indifferent, her bullshit is my bullshit. I mean, I will call out what's wrong, at the end of the day, if I feel like it is wrong, but it is what it is. I don't think she needs no sensitivity training. She said what she said, and that was it. It wasn't like she said anything, crazy and out the way. She just said a wrong has been righted, and that's it. That's all.
Okay. Nick?
Oh, well, I just had one problem, and that was it was what she said. She said, "Finally, a wrong has been righted," or something like that, and that wasn't the case because there was this what was it, like a technicality, like he willfully admitted in depositions, of his wrong. So how do you say a wrong is now right? I just feel like it was insensitive to his victims, to, people that have been taken advantage of by him for whatever reason. I don't know. It's difficult, especially with the space she's in, right? So if you're a dean of a college, you have to be careful under these people's checks, these paychecks.
Amen.
You do have to be careful what you say publicly, which is sad, but I think that she owed it to everyone. Since you're a dean, you're going to get people that come to your class that may be, that come to your institution that may, have been raped before or taken advantage of before. And now you have to face this person that, feels a certain type of way, that would empathize with a rapist, So, and there can be some mixed feelings there, maybe some controversy there, And so I think that the sensitivity thing is just to say, hold your friend down, but do it in a different way, not to where it's tied to your public image, which is now tied to my institution. So I did have a problem with the way she worded it, because he wasn't wrongfully convicted by any means, right? It was just
because he admitted it, right?
A technicality. But the internet is a beast, and how can you tame it, right? I say crazy ass shit all the time, but I'm not the dean of a college either. So I don't know, but I do know when you're tied to people's jobs, you do have to worry about your public image and what you do say. A lot of people can't tweet certain things, our friend can't really come up on panels anymore because, of her job, because just anything you say can be used against you, unfortunately. So I think that's the only thing, but I don't think she's insensitive. I just think she's just ride or die for him. They had a long stint together. They made a lot of money together, and I just think that she empathizes with him. And I don't even think she's worried about the victims, right? That's on the victim pleasers and the people over here campaigning for them. She's over here with her friends supporting him and whatever his wrongdoings are.
But what up? Okay. I gotta last time I checked, he paid the woman off. Okay, so if he paid her off, the prosecution he was told that he won't get prosecuted. So I'm just saying he got off on a technicality. It was wrong for him to be prosecuted, period. Because when he admitted it, the first prosecution said he would not be charged, and he got charged. So
you had a point there. Yeah, you got a point there that he wasn't supposed to be. So maybe that's the wrong that she's referring to. Yeah, but she should clarify, definitely.
I agree with that. And the wrong is, if he paid them heifers off, ain't no way in hell they should be talking then. You got money. What about a non-disclosure agreement? You got money, period. They're going away.
Yeah. But, and also, you know what I find funny? We weren't even feeling Bill like that. When he was talking about black people are lazy, don't do shit, and we don't go to college, and black people need to do better. That's why I'm fool with y'all. We cancel Bill, and then he come up a rapist, and now we all supporting him. I'm not supporting Bill. Don't get it clear. Let's get it clear right now. I'm not supporting Bill. What I'm supporting is that bullshit of prosecuting his ass and knowing a doubt that the prosecution said I will not charge you. That's what I'm supporting.
I ain't supporting Bill. His app was a criminal anyway, okay? But what I'm saying is justice is justice. Because black people are always going to jail for shit we know we ain't go to jail for. Let's keep it 100 and tell the truth. So I'm saying justice is justice.
So the weed wasn't personal. The weed wasn't personal. No, everybody on the panel. I'm just saying, like, it might be funny how he has a lot of people campaigning for him. And, you know, now that when it's like 50-something women, it's weird. It's just strange because I thought Bill wasn't even a factor no more because he didn't fool with us anyway. So I could give a damn. Like,
I just don't agree. If you paying somebody off, ain't no way the hell you would go to jail for that shit. No,
That's true.
She got her damn money. She got her damn money. She lived on a good life, and now all of a sudden she want to. Oh hell no! That's literally.
See, I don't even know how they were allowed to lock him up behind that. Like how that even got through. Yeah, I'm surprised they even had to go to the Supreme Court.
But that's what I'm saying because.
It's not a lot of public
that must have been a judge that did not like him or something because
it's not a lot of public information on like what the loophole was or
my thing is the prosecutor signed documents to say he is the first prosecutor. He signed documents to say he is not bringing this case. He refused. He said no, and that was the first tell sign of we should just back off and leave this alone. If the prosecutor don't want to take the case, okay, there's some holes in this case. Let's review.
They probably were codependent on other victims since it was so many of them. I think they were trying to shuffle her within the numbers. Yeah. And then they were trying to use her case to back up the other lady's case. They didn't have proof.
Yeah.
I really don't know. You know, I'm not in criminal law. I do like, you know, estates and things like that. Like, so I really don't know how it works, but I'm surprised. Like depositions come up all the time, and I'm just surprised that they don't have a tighter control on it in criminal law for some reason.
And top of that is, I feel like if she got paid, what is she doing talking? If she got paid, what the hell's going on around here?
Did she talk, or did they go use her stuff and bring it in?
No, she testified. Oh hell no! This all fucked up. Okay, this justice system is all messed up.
I was surprised that they even could, you know, were allowed. Like, how do you even get?
Yeah, that's how I feel. How you get? It's almost like double jeopardy. She got paid, and then she paid him. That's bullshit. No, Yeah. And I don't feel sorry for her because my thing is, you signed them papers to get paid. Now you got paid. Go away. Go away.
Just say go away.
I had watched a clip with Judge Joe Brown. I don't know if y'all seen it, but he was being interviewed, and he was pretty much saying that, you know, back in those days, that's what women did. They consented to having, you know, stuff in their drink. They consented to that type of attitude because those type of women were groupies. So they were just trying to get in, but they fit in anyway. I don't know what making them come forward now and say, you know, I didn't consent, or, you know, whatever the case may be. But they knew back then what they were getting into when they were messing with Bill Cosby and the other celebrity-esque people back in that day. He said, because back in the 70s, that's what you did. That's what we did. Right. I don't know if he did that type of thing, but he was pretty much co-signing for Bill Cosby and saying, like, you know, these women, they knew what they did, they knew what they were doing. He don't understand why they acting like victims now. So
I'll tell you what happened. I'll tell you why
because of the Me Too movement.
I'll tell you why he got prostituted. That Me Too movement, yes, that Me Too movement, full speed
cancel culture.
Cancel culture got him prostituted and 2.5 years in prison. That's what happened to him.
I don't understand. In that case, like. If you ask for something just because somebody gives it to you, does it make it right, or does it? How does that work? What does it look like?
I don't know. I would put myself in that position. I mean, I never asked for drugs, but
right.
Okay, girl.
But
I asked the guy, like, hey, make me a drink, or, you know, somebody I'm dating, like,
right, but
make me a drink.
I really just can't imagine that this type of activity didn't that this type of activity wasn't at least heard about between the other women. Like, I don't.
Oh yeah,
feel like,
you know, it's known forever in the celebrity world. It's been known forever in the celebrity world. That's what they do. That's
what they do. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I can't imagine that these women just absolutely had no idea unless they were just very, very naive. I was like, yeah, let's party, you know, and just out here, just young and naive. Maybe that could be a thing. I'm not saying that I don't have sympathy for them, and I'm not saying that, you know, there are some true victims out there, but when you live in that type of life and doing that type of thing,
yeah.
But some of these stories are like, he called me over to do a reading, and I come over. Like one of the videos I watched, it was a lady telling her story. He called me over to do a script reading, and he was like, "Okay, pretend we're at the bar," and he poured her a glass of white wine, and she was like, "Of course, when I'm reading the script, I'm having to sip the wine." And so some of these people are claiming that they just did not know. Like, what was the famous black one? The lady
Beverly Johnson.
Yeah, she had even said that she didn't know that what he given her. So some of these women are willfully taking it. Some it's just a mixture going on. But it's probably like he was like, okay, I know she not that kind, so I'm gonna have to slip her. But this one, I know it's probably all kind of stuff going on in that deep dark world.
What about the woman who went to the bathroom and said that when she came back, ain't no way to hell I'm coming back and drinking your drink that you made for me. I want a new drink then. I'm just saying.
I'm gonna bring my own. I'm gonna drink.
I mean, my thing is,
that's when I want the club. When you go to the bathroom, you can order a new drink. Period.
And watch them make your drink.
You know, you watch.
I think women are smart. We know what to do. I mean, you know what to do. You heard about people slipping things in your drinks. You know how to take care of yourself. You know, you either that drink and get a new drink when you come out the bathroom, or drink it all before you go in the bathroom, or you 100% trust the person that you with. I mean, I don't know, but that's all on you. You know what you're supposed to do, what you should do, and if something don't feel right, you start drinking that, you taste that drink, it don't taste right, or I've actually had it happen to me once before, and I'm confused as to how it happened because I had that bottle in my hand, but I guess maybe whilst I was dancing or something and I wasn't paying attention. I don't know, but it happened to me once before. But I put my drink down, because I could feel that it wasn't right. Like, my body just started feeling wrong, so I didn't finish the drink.
Well, that's because you're in control, though. But what about those people who are probably
already drunk?
Too far gone.
It happened to me. It happened to me too. That's why I know. I'm like, I'll never do that shit again.
Yeah,
I went to the bathroom.
I guess you learn from your mistakes. Yeah,
you learn from your mistakes. I went to the bathroom, left my drink, and when I came back, I was, woo.
That's because y'all are stupid. You get look, my drink gone. Then it's time to go to bed. y'all doing that lady with your pizza, sipping your drink.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just saying. I don't know. I don't think that Phylicia Rashad was wrong in what she said. I think at the end of the day, social media is there for you to say what you want to say and for you to express your opinion and your feelings on a matter. Now, yes, I see what you're saying with regards to the fact that she works for the school, so obviously people are going to be looking at her, so you have to hold yourself to a certain standard or whatever. And I think it would have been expected of her to have done that anyway because of their long history of working together for so long as well, right? But I don't think that takes away from victims. If in fact victims were real, you know what I mean? Like, this really did happen to them. I feel sorry for them. If this is really true and it really did happen, they really did not know, they really did not give permission, then my heart goes out to them. It's awful. It's not fair to be in a position where your body is basically kind of taken away from you because you don't know what your whereabouts or what you're doing is. But then at the same time, that's her friend. She's going to stand by her friend. And she didn't say anything that would harm somebody else. She didn't. I think it was still very eloquently put. So I think people are making ant house out of a molehill, and I just don't think it's worth it. I think let the woman live. Shit. I mean, sensitivity training. She just doing that just to say, we sent her to sensitivity training. I love sensitivity training. Let's get back to business. It's stupid. She probably ain't even gonna listen in that training.
But they have to do that. They have to do it to make it look like. I mean, look at Starbucks with the whole.
Right.
They have to do that. It's just to clear the name. You know, damn PR stunts. But I feel bad. But she should. I don't know. She should have either worded it differently. You got to be careful when you represent other people with how you carry yourself in public. That's why it's good to represent your damn self.
You know, she probably would not have anything she would have said that was remotely against. She would have been wrong either way. What she said wasn't nothing wrong. And people took that out of context and just went with it. If she would have said something different, it still would have went left. So she was in a lose-lose situation either way it went.
Yeah. And shout out to the victims that are actual real victims, you know, and in no way to discredit them or their feelings or what they went through, because you know that's real trauma that is overlooked a lot of times behind people's status and celebrity.
Sure.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
I agree to an extent.
Okay, so we'll move on to the next topic. Because we actually stayed that longer than I thought we would. Okay, we're going to talk about Miss Gwen Levi. Levi Levy. I don't know how you say her last name. But Miss Gwen, I don't know if you guys have been paying attention on social media. This is a 73-year-old lady that was incarcerated for drug rehabilitation or something. So obviously during COVID, the prisons there was way too many people in the prisons. They were overcrowded, and they released a bunch of people that they believe could finish out their sentence at home. Miss Gwen Levi, who's 73 years old, was one of those that were released to continue to be under house arrest at home to continue out the rest of her sentence. So we know what happens when we are on home arrest or house arrest. Your probation officer is going to call randomly and check in and make sure that they can see where you're at. I believe that her ankle monitor may have been faulty or whatever, so they couldn't locate her, so they tried to call her, and they had called her several times. However, Ms. Levy was actually in class. So what happens when your probation officer can't get a hold of you? They are going to say that basically you're an escapee and you flew. Okay, so when they caught up with her, they arrested her again, and she went back to jail. So this week, the latest news is that a judge released her again and has allowed her to continue the rest of her sentence at home. What are your thoughts on this situation, y'all? I want to know, do you think she should have went back to jail again, like, even though she was on house arrest? What are your thoughts and opinions? Because she's a flight risk.
This is some bullshit. Okay, you're an older one. She in class. Y'all can't find her. Like y'all investigators. What's her job? Like she's in class. Okay, she didn't answer her damn phone. Okay, the monitor, the ankle monitor ain't working right. But you gonna put a 76-year-old woman back in jail? Who does some shit like this? You can't even be a good. To me, you are a failed probation officer. How about that? I said it. You are a failed probation officer. Your job is to help your criminal people, to help them stay out of jail. You can't be a decent probation officer, go to the damn class where she at. I'm just asking some questions.
I'm gonna ask you some questions too.
Just saying. I'm just saying.
I don't understand. she went to jail for drug charges.
Yes.
She initially went to jail behind some drug charges.
Yes.
And spent the majority of her life in jail.
Yes.
Got released.
Yes.
On house arrest. Tried to better her life and go to school at 76.
73. She's
73 years old.
73.
Just release the damn woman, Lord.
For real. Just let her go.
She even on house arrest. Like,
You can't get in touch with her. And if she's in class, that means her name is in the system, like in the government system. They can just look her up and see.
See what I'm saying?
You see what I'm saying? If they wanted to do that much of searching. But I mean, what 76-year-old? I don't know. You know what? I don't know. But I'm like, what 76-year-old is gonna be like, I'm finna escape? Like, who, where? She's 76. Not to say that 76 years old do not still have their spunk.
There are old ass criminals out here.
I like to see how fast she's gonna move.
But how far she's gonna get? And she's been in jail for a long time. So a lot of the world around her has changed. She probably don't even know the ins and out of, internet. So
it's a shame. It's a shame.
It was a waste of time.
Waste of time. And waste of taxpayer.
And my thing is, she actually had followed all the rules and she had followed every guideline that she had for probation. They said that she was doing well on it. She's never had any hiccups before. It's just this one time. And I mean, like, she's 73. She don't even know if that thing working or not. She don't know. Come on.
Right.
Now. She with her family are helping her. She's trying to do something positive with her life. If you ask me, they should be asking for early release on good behavior. That woman has served her life in jail.
I feel like it was a waste of time and waste of money.
She done served on top of served, and they still trying to pick her served.
I do think she should have went to jail, y'all.
Look at Nick. Okay,
I knew she was gonna come back with something.
I knew she was gonna come up with something.
It's always something with me.
Okay.
Why?
Look at it from another perspective. Because they're gonna lose the place, right? If you, that means that anybody that get out, right?
Yes.
If we start moving the goalposts for some people, like we gotta apply it to everybody. Like, how do you pick and choose?
Okay. I got you. Let's just speak. I got you. I'm gonna answer your question after you.
No, I do think once they. So where I was getting at, I do think that once they, because the class was not a real class. It was like one of those classes people have to teach you, elderly people or people that are not computer savvy how to use it. So you have to report. Like if you're on an ankle monitor, you have to let people know prior. There's protocol there to what you're doing. So like she didn't make arrangements and let them know like, hey, I'm in this class Monday, Wednesday, and Friday between the hours of 10 to 2. That wasn't set in place. So, there are rules in place, and unfortunately she got caught up by them stupid rules, But I don't think that we should be bending and moving. Yes, she should have went back to jail, but then once everything panned out or whatever, then they probably should have released her, but there's protocol there. I'm gonna always say that there's protocol, and unfortunately you don't get, just because of your age, you're not above whatever rules were set or above the law, we'll say that.
Okay.
Well, Glorious on Wheels just said, I was a parole officer. Before I would arrest someone under these conditions, I would have confirmed her story. But let me say this. I had a 74-year-old who stabbed her husband and left him for dead.
Well, I mean, that's something different.
That's something different. Okay, that's something different.
I guess it doesn't matter is what she's trying to earn.
You know what I have a problem with? I do have a problem. If you're a good parole officer, okay, and I think your job is to help your clients. I'm just saying, ain't that one of your jobs? I'm just being honest and asking that question. Ain't that one of your jobs to help your clients stay out of jail? Okay,
your client got to help themselves too.
Okay. So if you was a good parole officer, okay, and your client didn't answer the phone, monitor, whatever, okay, you can't even go check and make sure that she in class. You gotta
No, they didn't know about the class. They went to check her house and she wasn't there.
Yeah, they didn't know she was.
They didn't know this class was not giving her something she decided to take on her own, but she didn't notify. You got an ankle monitor on. You still belong to the state.
Didn't know better. She probably
didn't belong to the state. When you have an ankle monitor on, you are not free to walk out in here and do whatever hell it is you please just because you're not behind bars. There's still things in place that you have to abide by so that you can get off the ankle monitor, get off probation, and then you can go to all them.
And they always try to keep you down when you on parole and probation. Them damn parole officers want to get your ass back to jail. I swear, I have seen too many of my cousins, okay, with their dumb asses, because they always going back to motherfucking jailhouse. And I'm like, well, damn, what did you do? What did you do? And parole officer always at the damn house doing piss tests, all this.
That's what happens when you rush to the state. Like, that's part of the being
okay.
In jail.
It comes to a point that I see too many of my brothers who are on parole and probation, and they can't get a job, good job. They can't barely move. I mean, come on, just go ahead and finish your time. I told my cousin, the next time, don't get on parole. Just finish your damn time out, okay? Too much. It's costing everybody money around here.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
It is. But, I mean, look, the probation officers are doing their job. I get it.
Is they doing their job? Is they doing their job? I'm just asking. Is they doing their job? They have too much time on their hands.
Oh, I don't think they go that.
Well, they went to check her house. She wasn't there. Why didn't she let someone know? If I got a brain on ankle monitor around my leg, you think I'm about to roll up out of the house just because? Oh, you know, it's class, so they shouldn't mind. Like, you asking, I would say, like, you gotta set stuff up. Like, what was wrong with notifying your PO, leaving them a message, calling them, contacting them, emailing them, text messaging them? Hey, like setting it up, not giving them a reason. Yeah. That's unfortunate. She old. She
old. I'm like, that's ridiculous. Old. She an old woman. Come on now.
I do think I don't think that she needs to still be in jail. I mean, that's up to the judge. I think that it's time to give her an early release. Like, poor woman. Especially for drug charges. Like, that's just
it's drug charges. So it's just like,
you lucked out with the pandemic. Okay, well, I think you've done more than enough time. And she's rehabilitating well. I'm sure that I think maybe that probation officer was shocked too. Like, where is this woman gone? Where's she gone?
She was gone though. Like, if you got her locked on a monitor, that's because she's a flight risk, and then so you gotta think your flight risk has flown. Didn't tell you nothing. Like, what do you do?
Yeah.
I think it's other criminals. I think it's other criminals that can be out there catching, and other criminals who are on parole, who's doing stupid shit to be out there catching. I'm just sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they should be caught as well.
Okay, Nick. I got the patience. Okay.
Okay. Look. The lady, at least the wrong was righted. She didn't have to spend too long in jail, I guess. I don't know, maybe a couple weeks, days. I don't know. But she's out. She's out again. She can finish the rest of her sentence at home. At least she home. Shoot, I would be glad to finish the rest of my sentence.
Did they take her off? I didn't see anything about them taking her off.
No,
they took her off, honey. She's still under house arrest, but she's
okay. You gotta finish that sentence.
I see. That's why, back to what Anita was saying. Like, we really need to revisit these drugs, especially with your boy Biden and his rule back there with cleaning them, locking my cousin them up back in the 90s for 20 years. I'm sorry, but
my uncle did 20 years.
Yeah,
I'm trafficking. I'm saying some of these laws are outdated. They need to go back and
I agree.
Yes. Yeah, definitely.
And stop making weed a damn. And stop making weed a damn felony. Like I don't think you should get no felony on your first offense. Some of that's why brothers can't get good jobs. They got felony on their damn record. It's some problem around here.
Well, let's just hope we moving forward on some different laws. I know they're trying to.
They not
a damn felony real quick.
They not now with Joe Biden up in there. He lock them up.
Yep. They'll get anybody a felony real quick.
Well, in Texas, we doing a good job. I don't know about other states, but we doing a good job.
It's because you're in a red state.
Okay, you're in a red state.
I'm in a red state, but I am in a very blue
but y'all lost somebody up in
blue county.
Texas is still not but a lot of people up for weed. I'm just saying California don't. It's illegal. If you do it here.
Yeah, y'all can.
Just saying.
We need cars here in Florida.
Down. I mean, if you just got a little bit on you, they ain't doing nothing but giving you a ticket now. It's like, okay, whatever. You get caught with a little bit, you ain't going to jail no more. No, in Houston.
Anyway, we don't want people on the time delay out here high and can't get off the road. We need.
Listen, they smoking that herb, okay? They ain't doing nothing wrong. Ain't no hard drugs.
Yeah,
you can drink it. It ain't in my teeth, y'all. It's not in my teeth. Don't come for me. It's not in my teeth, I promise. Okay. Okay, the next hot topic of the night is Miss Rachel Nichols.
Oh, I got so much to say on this one. I got
the NBA. Miss Nichols was caught out this week on a recording talking about Maria. I lost her name now. Her name Maria. Hold on, I'm gonna find it too. Yeah. But she basically got caught out saying that how she was replaced by Maria Taylor, who is a black news anchor who also does cover basketball and sports. She got replaced for taking over to report the sidelines from the NBA Finals. Okay, yeah. Miss Nichols is pissed. She basically said how the only reason it happened is because she's black. And that's why they wanted to promote her. But she was not. And she got asked if she didn't mind changing her role typically to another area, and she declined it.
Got that wrong. Thank you, Mike. Got that wrong. Think you might got it wrong.
Well, that's what I read, but you know,
but you're wrong about it.
You know, because Andrea got the tea. So
but I'm just saying. So this is what
I'm an ESPN junkie. Okay, so I know this story right here, and I'm telling you, is Miss Nichols was damn right how she fucking feel. Okay, I'm on her side. I ain't on the other girl's side. I don't give a damn about her. I can care less about her, and I it's an unpopular opinion, but I'm on Rachel Nicholson's side. Okay. And
so what's the story?
The problem is what happened
what happened?
She was contract. Rachel Nichols was contract to do the sideline for the NBA. Okay. And now the ESPN wants to do Black Lives Matter and all that bunch of bullshit, because that's all it's about. They want to do Black Lives Matter. They was coming to Rachel saying, look, Rachel, we're going to put Maria Taylor over here and you can't do it. Rachel was like, I was contracted, number one. Okay, and so now you're gonna take my spot from me, and I've been doing this forever. Maria just got to ESPN, baby, and she good, she all right. But Rachel's been there for years. She royalty on ESPN.
Oh, so that's what it was.
That's what the problem was, and she was on a hot mic in her own hotel room, and they caught her. Okay, and that's what happened. And so now ESPN is covering their motherfucking tracks. That's what's going on around here. Yeah, ESPN is covering their tracks. They want black folks to keep on subscribing to ESPN, keep their ESPN subscription, because you know how black folks get mad and say we want with Maria, because that's what everybody be saying.
It's like a diversity type of thing.
Yes. So ESPN was felt like, Rachel is all about women, black women. She give the brothers a chance for her.
I did hear that.
So the brothers came out for her. The black NBA brothers came out for her. Okay, they so did. All they said was, we are glad that you apologized and we know you was wrong. And that's what Rachel did. Now,
I mean, if she having a private phone conversation, that's on her. Shoot, you allowed to feel how you feel.
Yes.
What did she apologize for?
She apologized because basically she said a news reporter, an anchor, don't never want to be the story, and so she apologized that it was wrong with how she felt to Maria Taylor and putting all this, and now she's the story of the NBA Finals, and she didn't like that. That's what she apologized for. But
she's having a private conversation, so what she apologizing for? Because it leaked.
Yes, it was leaked a year later. This
is her sensitivity training.
There's that bullshit. ESPN is on that bullshit. I'm sorry. ESPN is on that bullshit. And if the court is this is why I have a problem with ESPN. If Rachel was contracted to do the sidelines for the NBA, okay, contracted, now all of a sudden Maria Taylor coming over here, she black, and we want to be. You got Stephen A. Smith. You got plenty of other black people on ESPN. Why Maria Taylor got to come take somebody else's job? And I feel with Rachel Cummings because she black, she got to take my job.
I believe there should be more diversity.
You heard of EEOC? What's them people? Them equal opportunity.
Yeah.
But how other black people feel? Other black people feel that if I'm black, job. No, do your job. Do your job well. Come up in the ranks like Rachel Dickerson did. Come on, do that.
She even said she does her job well. She does the same thing. She takes
right. She's a little dry to me. Okay, I don't really care for her. I'm keeping it 100. I don't really care for her.
So I really think that this is. I'm glad that it's coming to the forefront because it's shedding light on what goes on in us regular, normal people's lives that work in America. Because this is exactly what happens when we're trying to go up for these positions, or they bring in somebody else and they're like, oh, we're making changes in the company, you're being laid off, and then you see like a new person that comes in and you're like, oh, is that they just bringing in a token, or they doing this or that. So
to me, that's what Rachel was saying. She said, look at here, I've been here for years. What's not fair? Maria Taylor can do basketball, NBA, whatever. Baseball, who cares? I don't care what she does. But I got a problem. Let me tell you something. Don't fuck with my NBA. Do not fuck with the finals. Okay? Not even the reporters. I don't want change. Okay?
Oh, you don't like change.
I want the same folks and know what's going on. She all right. She good. Okay? I didn't say the girl wasn't good. She's good. She all right. Rachel Nichols is seasoned. I want veterans on my team.
Period. So it's like that Beyonce thing. Like Beyonce can sing, but she can't sing.
Yes.
And Maria, she can report, but she can't report.
Yes. There you go. Yes.
I got you.
Yeah.
Let Andre. I don't know what you're talking about. This y'all need to move with the times, okay? Times are changing. We're going forward. This is the way we're going, okay?
Hey, long as
I'm happy that we have some ladies that look like us that are moving up the chain and are doing the damn thing. Okay.
We ESPN got Josina Anderson is always on the sideline. She's a black woman, beautiful, and she's always together. Okay, come on now. I know what we're talking about. So it's
black. What's the harm in that?
We got Carrie Champion on ESPN. Come on now. I can name you some black women. Come on ESPN. Now come with it. Come on with it with me tonight. I will tell you what women black women on ESPN.
But come on. There is no harm. They can both do it. Okay, there is no harm.
Why Maria Taylor gotta come in? I have a whole problem with it. Why she gotta come in and fuck up shit? Okay, the NBA finals gonna be good. It's all about Chris Paul and all about he gonna win a championship. Now we gotta deal with this bullshit.
Stop calling me.
It should be about the game and not the commentators. I'm just saying.
Well,
we should be
I don't know because the commentators make the
commentators make the game too. Like if you go on TNT, you got Shaq, you got Kenny Smith, you got Charles Barkley, you got Edie the white guy on ET. Now the NBA is all about the camaraderie, okay? And I'm just saying is Rachel Nicholson is always on that damn sideline doing the NBA NBA championship. And Maria Taylor just got here. Just slow her roll. She gonna get her time.
Okay,
she's always been doing it. Don't mean she needs to continue doing it. Okay.
Well, if it ain't broken, don't fix it. If it ain't broken, don't fix it. If it ain't broken, don't fix it. I hate somebody changing my shit.
I'll say, okay.
I'm not saying that she's bad. I'm not saying that she doesn't deserve her role. She's been doing it for a very long time. I agree. Great. But I just think that why not share and have other opportunities for other people? And
she got plenty of opportunities. She got volleyball. She got NBA. She got baseball. She got plenty of opportunities. It ain't like she definitely did this for that.
Ain't no one watching that. Look, okay? Look. We can't knock down we have been oppressed for so long, the Black female, okay? And the minute we get an opportunity to rise above the occasion and to do a job, I think we should be celebrating and rewarding that and not knocking her down. She didn't ask to get promoted.
Rachel Harmon. I got you. So Rachel Nicholson said, hold on a minute. If I was Rachel Nicholson, and I, you know what? You said it wasn't me because I've been cussing up a storm. I will let everybody know this is some bullshit. I got here first before she got here. No, it ain't fair.
Okay, so I just want to know what fool, okay, in that job, okay, is gonna turn down a promotion.
I'm not saying, so are you saying?
Wait. Now, I'm asking, what fool in their job?
Okay, you a lawyer. You a lawyer. If I'm contracted, hold on a minute, because it's some status around here. It's levels to this. If I'm contracted, it's levels to this. If I'm contracted to do the NBA finals, okay, and then my boss come to me and tell me I'm gonna put some fucking Black girl, because that's what they trying to do right here, to put her on here because we want sensitivity training, we want Black Lives Matter. Are you kidding me?
Let me tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna turn around and say, okay, that's fine, but you cut my pay, there's gonna be problems and you're gonna have a lawsuit on your hands. So guess what? You ain't messing with my pay because I'm contracted, and you know I'm contracted to do this. But then you also need to read the contract, honey, because let me tell you about contract. That is fine print in contract, and there are loopholes in contracts. And if she signed that, I guarantee they found that loophole in that contract where they can remove her, or they had it in that contract they can remove her at any time if they want to.
Like Real Talk 87, because we watch ESPN. Maria Taylor is fucking boring. I said it right here on this show. Right here. I said her ass is boring. How about that? Well, I ain't got nothing else to say.
Listen, this is what I was thinking about, Andrea. Okay, so you would be a fabulous, wonderful commentator for ESPN. Like, people really, really need to hear what the fuck you got to say, because Andrea got the commentation. You can't tell nobody that Andrea do not know her ESPN. You tell Andrea that she don't know her ESPN, she ready to fight you because you know she know that you lying. You can't tell her nothing about ESPN. So let's say for this conversation, they hearing this. They hearing you in this live. They're like, oh, okay, she knows what you're talking about. Let's hire her. Start doing some reports like, oh girl, what's her name? The white woman?
Rachel Nicholson.
Let's put her in Rachel's place for a little bit. See how she do. They put you in her place. Then you start getting all of these views, and people's really coming to watch you, and the ratings start going up because of you. And then they want to promote you and not promote Rachel because she's seasoned. How would you feel about that?
Good question. Job. Come on now. You know who you talking about. Where the money resides.
I mean, where the money resides. Okay.
Like you said, the Black girl is very good at what she do. You mean like what she doing? She can't help that she good. And
she boring. And
something new.
She's like the NBA fine looking damn boring to me. I'd be like, when that heifer going off?
But if they got you in there though, and it was you in Maria's position, could you see it a little bit differently now?
I still would. Maybe I would have said, I don't want to take Rachel's job. How about, can I do something else? Because
even if it offer you a lot of money,
even if sometimes money, all money ain't good money.
Girl, stop. Where the money reside? Where the money reside? Where the money reside? Where the money reside? Stop. You ain't gonna turn down the money.
All money ain't good money. I just can't take that girl and be like that. I can't do it.
That's
what it does is put women against each other. It's like we got the black women over here saying we going with Marie Taylor, got the white women over here. We going to Rachel Nicholson. And what you don't know is Rachel Nicholson is royalty. Her stepmother is Diane Sawyer. Are you kidding me? Who is Maria Taylor? Oh, okay, I forgot. Nobody.
Oh, she is somebody. Just what?
Yeah, she's gonna grow.
Good.
Just like
we are gonna start from somewhere.
I have no problem her growing, but I feel like you should not be taking people's jobs. And if you're gonna be doing this, baby, you gotta crawl before you walk. She ain't walking yet. She need to be keep crawling.
She didn't take the woman's job. It was up to her.
And that's why I blame ESPN for that bullshit. Now I'm gonna say it right here. ESPN fucked up today. They really did. Putting a new girl on the sideline, some other new black girl on the sideline. I'm like, who is she? We don't know who the hell she is.
She's that bitch, and she's getting that money.
Okay.
I'm
just saying.
She can't help that she's good. That's all I'm saying.
Taylor is boring. Y'all don't watch sports. I'm telling y'all. Look at Real Talk 87.
I watch sports.
She's boring.
I watch sports. If you watch that the other day.
Yeah. What sports you watch?
Oh, my phone is going ham tonight. Yeah, I watch sports a lot. I actually have teams and everything.
Oh, okay.
But I don't do all that.
Okay.
I don't get involved, baby. Because first of all, my team's stuck, and so I don't like to argue about it. I just
okay. I'm just saying the girl is. I mean, she's good, but she ain't that damn good, and you ain't that damn seasonal to fuck up my NBA finals. This is Chris Paul's year, damn it, and she fucking up my NBA finals.
But I wanted to sneak in a question of what since you so strongly feel about that. What do you think about Pam Oliver?
Well, but I mean, she didn't do something to her damn weave. If Pam Oliver fixed that damn weave, she'll be off the chain.
Okay, but if they brought in somebody else, they like, Pam, you looking like Whitney right now, and you're not changing. They're tired. The people are tired looking at these tired wigs. We got this fresher.
Well, they did do that to Pam Oliver. They did do that to her. They took her off the sideline and brought some little girl on there, and we didn't know who the hell is she. People was complaining.
But now Pam Oliver is still there.
Yes, and they brought her back. But if Oliver do something about that weave, Jesus, they will be a bad sister because she already got her job down. Just do something about that damn hair that she fucking up every time. That's it. She's a new stylist. That's it. I love Pam Oliver.
But since she won't change, do you think, since you're one of the ones that say, I need camaraderie, I need that same, I want that old thing back.
I don't like change.
Yeah, so because I think that I welcome change. Actually,
I don't have a problem change. I don't have a problem changing. Just don't give me change in the grassy thing, like my NBA finals. Okay, put Maria Taylor on a regular season. We got 82 games in the NBA, but don't.
So you just don't want her in the finals?
Yes, because
did you call somebody about this?
What you say?
Did you call someone about this?
Who I'm gonna call? ESPN, Stephen A. Smith.
Yeah. You can definitely call and make your complaints, or you can put it online.
Well, you know, she's boring to me, and I feel like my NBA finals. I mean, this year is Chris Paul.
They need to know. This
year is Chris Paul year, and I watched the NBA finals. I'm like, when's she going off? When's she going off?
Oh.
She's boring to me, and I don't want my NBA finals to be boring. This would be the best year.
Real say she just needs to do preseason. She don't need to go do the next season. She just needs to do preseason.
No, ESPN should have gave her the regular season. It's 82 games, period, and let Rachel Nicholson do the NBA finals. I want veterans.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay, man. Well, that's how Andrea feels about this, y'all. So,
Period. Big dot.
y'all better bring Rachel back.
Today.
Bring her back. Bring her back today.
Meow.
I'm just saying, I just don't think that we can
It's
knock,
the non-change
knock a
for
woman
me.
down.
It is not Jace for me.
It's a no change. Andrea don't want nothing changed to NBA. You can go on any other sport, but don't be coming over there to the NBA now. Okay,
All right.
seeing as we are in the sports category of tonight, I thought I would leave Miss Sha'Carri Richardson last.
I can't wait to have this conversation. It's gonna be mine's gonna be an unpopular opinion about this one too.
So for those of you guys that don't know Miss Sha'Carri, well, I don't know how you don't know her, because at the end of the day, that is all over social media, everywhere, every day, literally. She had got accepted to go. She had qualified to go to the Olympics in Japan this year. However, I believe just before, she got accepted. And then after that, her mother passed away. She found out, and she was smoking marijuana. When she did her drug testing for the Olympics, they found the marijuana in her system. And at first they suspended her, and then there were talks that she could potentially maybe still partake in the relay race at the Olympics. However, it has now been confirmed that she will no longer be participating in the Olympics, period. Now, people are pissed because, let me tell you why. Because this has happened before. And for instance, Michael Phelps. I love me some Phelps now, so don't be coming from my boy. I just think that there should be fairness around the board. But Michael Phelps has also been, he had also failed a drug test in the past as well. And he was allowed to still...
He didn't fail a drug test. He didn't fail a drug test.
Is it a rule? Is it a rule? My question is a rule? Is weed illegal?
I'm sorry, Vee. I'm sorry.
I'm just asking, is it a rule? Is it a rule? Is it a rule?
What a rule?
Is it a rule that is it a rule that weed is on the list? I'm just asking some questions first.
I think what you said. Yeah, you can't have marijuana in your system when they test you.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't have nothing in your
system. But Vee, I don't want to stop you, but Michael Phelps didn't fail a drug test. I was gonna use that in my debate. So I didn't want you to say it because it's a lot of stuff that people are just spewing out, but not fact checking. And I don't want to lead you down that road, girl, because you my sis.
Well, I'm gonna say it anyway because it's out there. We can debate it later on.
Okay.
But it's out there that Phelps got different treatment because he had failed a test before, and he was still allowed to compete. So obviously they're trying to say that because she's a black female, they're holding her to the standard of, oh, well, she's not allowed to compete and this suspension is in place. So people are in uproar. They're mad about it. This whole cancel Me Too movement that everybody loves to do is also pissing off and annoying other athletes that are black, that are also still competing in the Olympics. They're also upset because they're like, well, we still need your support. I mean, it doesn't help that you guys aren't going to watch it or whatever, because, and I get it. I understand it. It's like, do you want to do this all for one person, but you still have so many others that are still in the Olympics too. So let's talk about it. Let's see what everyone's thoughts are, opinions. etc., etc. Let's
I
get into it.
She know better. She knew better. I don't care what you say to me. I asked a lot of my friends called me and they want to know what my opinion was. She got a weed habit. I'm sorry, because you don't know. You say your system for 30 days. Your friends didn't tell you. Your partners didn't tell you. Your homies didn't tell you. Your people you hanging out with didn't tell you that you do weed. It say for 30 days, and then that bullshit about I'm sorry. I'm being insensitive. I'm not being insensitive. I feel bad for the girl. Her parent died. I had a parent that died. But at the minute of the day, your parent died. You get it from a reporter. You smoking weed. You can't get some alcohol. You can't go work out, do something for some weed. And you know that it's gonna make you millions of dollars. You know you're gonna be out there on Front Street. You know everybody gonna have your story about your grandmama taking care of you. Really? That is that ghetto mentality right there.
Period. Go, Nita.
Go, Nita.
Well, I feel like everybody agree. Wrong is wrong. She admitted it. You know, she's not trying to protest that she needs to be out there still. She acknowledged what she did was wrong. It's unfortunate about what she's going through. And if you make an exception for her, then you have to make exception for everybody. As far as people boycotting the races, unfortunately, I do feel bad for the other Black racers. But I mean, let's be honest. The reason why a lot of Black people was watching the races in the first place was for Sha'Carri. I can't say that all of us, but a majority of us wouldn't.
I wasn't. I like the Olympics. There's a lot of people.
Me too, but yeah,
that's just me.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying we.
There's a lot of extra people.
A lot of people like myself who are not in the Olympics will have watched it for her. So for the people who are like me, I'm not gonna watch it. So I mean.
But you would have watched it for Sha'Carri, right?
I would have watched it for Sha'Carri, maybe, because I'm just not into Olympics like that. I used to be back in the day, but
what all the other Black athletes that work their asses off and work?
That's what I'm saying. It's not for her.
She is unknown. I can't stand it. She's unknown.
It's not for her. People like me would not have
really
wanted to watch the races. Is what I'm trying to get at. So, with that being said, it's unfortunate, but I mean, do better.
What about all the other Black athletes who've been
better, race better,
Black athlete Nita,
run faster,
I'm
get
just
your speed up. Maybe you can get acknowledged as well. Maybe you can get out there too, like do better, and maybe more people want to come and see you too. She can't help that the girl fast. She is the natural talent for her.
She has marijuana in her system. Really? Is she fast?
Marijuana.
Did she get a question?
I don't know what strand of marijuana she smoked, but it does not make you faster. Unless it's laced with something. I don't know. Don't ask me the question. I'm just saying what she smoked and had nothing to do with her running. You know what I mean? Because if that's the case, she would have been tested a long time ago, so couldn't perform.
Did she get tested and maybe use something 30 days before? I'm just asking some questions because I promise Silver told your dumb ass while you smoking weed, it's gonna stay in system 30 days.
She was stressed. She was under a lot of pressure. Her mama died. She said this. She said I was under a lot of pressure to perform. She found out from a stranger that somebody that her mama died. She just had a lot going on, and she just needed to, some of that stuff. So get her. All have decompressors or stress relievers that we go to when we are under a lot of stress.
And this is where y'all don't understand. The boy Stephen A. Smith says all the time on ESPN, stop smoking weed because it's gonna cost y'all millions of dollars. They never understand that. He said that all the time on ESPN. Stop the NFL players smoking weed because it'll cost you millions of dollars. So she lost millions of dollars over some weed.
She's young. She's 20 years old. You know, this is a lesson learned. She's one of those type of people who will, I feel like, learn from this and, you know, move on. It's just one race. You know what I mean? It's not like a girl can race again.
When she gonna get a shot again? Every 4 years? Because Olympics gotta be, because every 4 years, isn't that right?
You have to wait every 4 years for that. But she can still race in between.
She don't cost us millions of dollars.
Still race in between. I mean, she's young. She's still got more life left in her. She is, and the other races just need to do better.
I agree with Andrea. I kind of feel like the rules are the rules. That they're laid out. You know, when you are competing in this type of area for the Olympics, you know what the rules are. You're trained. I'm sure you signed documents to say, I will not do this, I will not do that. You know, and people grieve in different ways, and I get it. And her mom just passed away. I get that too. But I would have went to the bottle. Okay, I'm just saying, it goes out of your system in 24 hours, you good. Okay, go have a lot of drinks.
But see, what we has, they don't typically like to drink. They like to smoke.
I know. I go back to my major question.
Don't ask me how I know. I'm just saying.
Well, then my thing is, if you want to compete as an athlete,
yes,
then you need to follow the rules.
If
you don't want to take it seriously and compete as an athlete, then don't. Go smoke weed you want to. Go get high.
I felt like this was intentional. Like she knew. She knew.
I still say her and Honey got a weed habit. I said she got a weed habit. I just feel like in my spirit she got a weed habit.
The thing is, I think people are more mad about it than even she is. I don't even think that she's actually that mad about it. When you actually hear about it, she said, I'm just going to take the time. If it doesn't happen for me, I'm going to take the time to focus on me. And I think that's what she needs to do right now. Maybe the Olympics, actually, I think everything happens for a reason, and God did this for a reason. I'm telling you, because she's dealing with a lot right now, and maybe she just needs to step away and take some time to focus on herself. I'm just being honest.
She can smoke all the weed she wants, huh?
I don't know that.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what they need it. Are you serious, Nita?
She can smoke all the weed she wants.
Cost herself millions of dollars. I would be like, a girl.
I mean, she ain't making no money.
Hell no. Look, we know we are black. We got race. Come on, she was gonna pass that FloJo's record. Are you kidding me? She had millions of dollars on the line. And when we gonna stop saying it's okay? No, it's not. It's a rule.
Right. Period. And what I'm saying is she has other opportunities to make that so. But in the meantime, in between time, she's go ahead and smoke it up.
I'm just asking. She's gonna make all that money back. No, she not. She had a story that you should have seen how everybody was feeling bad for her. They were showing her story. It was all promotion. She was gonna make money.
You know what? But you know what? Cardi B did make a good point when she said that, you know, even with her not running the race, people are still invested in her. So those endorsements are going to come. People are going to be invested into her story.
I'm still following her.
She's going to make money. She just won't get in racing right now.
Okay, so the point is, I'm gonna go back to say, and I had a conversation with my 22-year-old son and my 23-year-old daughter too, and because they be on that bullshit too. Okay, but what I say to them is, if you don't cost yourself, if you got a weed habit, okay, and I'm gonna say what Stephen A. Smith said about the NFL. They got millions of dollars on the line, and if you got a weed habit, you can't stop smoking weed when your mama getting out the hood. You're paying for some shit. You living good. You can't stay off the weed. Really? Is that serious? After you got millions of dollars and you out the hood, you working by my house, you living good, you living fabulous, you worked all that hard to get where you at, and you can't stay off the weed. Something is wrong with that. Something is seriously wrong with that? Really? Because you cost yourself millions of dollars getting suspended, and you can't stay out the weed.
And she can get that millions of dollars back through endorsement.
You was poor. You was poor and broke, and you can't stay out the weed. Something wrong with that
Nate, God, Nate.
Right? I just really now.
Yes, ma'am.
No, I'm just playing. So she's okay. There's a lot to unpack here.
Okay.
But I want to clarify the Michael Phelps thing because it's been used by powerful people like such as T.I. and Diddy, and they're regurgitating false information. He never even taken a drug test to fail it. He was caught with a bong in his hand on a pitcher.
Okay.
And they got a hold of it, and they suspended him for not 30 days like Sha'Carri, but for 6 months. Okay, so he got a 6 month suspension. He got stripped of some of his Olympic medals, and he lost several endorsements. But Nike is still carrying Sha'Carri, and so he didn't get.
But let's be real, he was probably hitting that ball though. Let's be honest.
But he never failed a drug test, and he was allowed to go to the next Olympics because his suspension had then passed, and he came back stronger, won more medals. But he had to come back and do that. So there's a lot of misinformation floating out on Beyonce's internet. I understand, and so that's not the same. She's actually getting a much lighter sentence. Yes. And so weed is banned, and everybody's saying how legal it's becoming, but that's in the U.S. In some countries, weed is not legal, period, anywhere. And this is a world game, right? This is not just what's going on over here in your neck of the woods, and I think we're ignoring it, And she's so Sha'Carri, I feel bad for her. I think she was in mourning, but first of all, she refers to this woman as her biological mother, meaning there's another mother.
The grandmother raised her.
So this mother wasn't even really in her life. So I'm like, how much mourning? Like, what is that would drive you to throw away, your dreams? Because I think what a lot of people don't know, and I'm an Olympic fiend or whatever, especially when it comes to track and field and gymnastics. In track, the first, second, and third people always get tested after the race.
Okay.
When they're doing these trials, because they have to test you for performance enhancement drugs. So that if you do find them, then they take you off the list and move up everybody. They bump up everybody so that they can send a clean person to the Olympics. So it makes me wonder. I really feel like Sha'Carri's young. I feel like I don't think she wanted to go to the Olympics, and I
can see the passion from her.
So if you see her running her last race was saying, "What, I'm an Olympian, no matter what y'all say," or whatever. She's knowing that she has to go take a drug test after this. She's knowledgeable about that. She knows she smoked weed, right? Yes. So it's just like, I really feel like there was a lot of pressure. I feel like she didn't want to go. I really do. And I feel like her way was something like this, because the whole running, when she was running to her grandma, somebody was trying to grab her and shake her head, and she kind of like pushed them off. Yeah, so it was like she wasn't even really excited like that with the fans. It was so detached, if you will, right? It became a personal moment with her grandma. So, and Olympians have to be tested around the clock. You don't get time to flush your system. You don't know when they're gonna come knock on your door. They keep you secluded. You have to, like the lady on house arrest. Like, they gotta come find you, and they have to be able to test you right then and there, right? Because they want to be sure they're sending somebody clean. And so she knows this. She's never, but this is why I don't believe she had a weed problem, is because she actually she's never failed a drug test before, and she's been tested several times prior to this. This is not her first test. They get tested all the time, all of the Olympians. And it's like, so okay, or all the people in the competition. And so I'm like, why would she put this in her system knowing how heavy they test you and she's never failed before. It's like she purposefully did this, so she didn't. I don't know. And she holds the record in the U.S., but she doesn't hold. There's a lady named Shelly Ann
in Jamaica.
Okay. Yeah. There are women out there who are faster than Sha'Carri, who have been doing this. They in their 30s, baby, doing the thing.
Yes,
so if you put their time against her time, you will see like she ain't really out. She's fast here.
Okay.
But over there, like she got competition.
Do you guys think it's the pressure from the family? From the family?
She's doing it for her grandma.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. The pressure from the family, the money, the fame. Come on now.
Yeah.
So I think because mental health is real.
Yeah.
Mental health illness is real.
Yes.
Charger.
And like I said, I agree. With you, Nick, when you say that she did this on purpose. She possibly done it on purpose. I don't know. It was in her head, but I do feel like her smoking weed is intentional because she knows what she's supposed to do and what she's not supposed to do. Right. And any real smoker knows how to pass a drug test. You know what I mean? They know how to take somebody else's piss. They know how to, flush their system, whether it's a pop-up thing or not. They know what to do and how to, test clean. Don't ask me how I know, just know that I know. So what I'm saying is, as far as mental health goes, because she says my biological mother, she doesn't say my mom. That's my biological mother. So there's some, family hurt possibly going on there. She was raised by her grandmama. So to hear that, like she said, from a stranger, probably wasn't like the best news. Well, not the best news at all. But, to hear that your biological mother died, even though you don't have a relationship with her, your mama died. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you hear about your mama who raised you.
And she probably didn't get to fix the relationship, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I said, and she probably didn't get to fix the relationship, right?
Exactly. Yeah. So, all of this is going on, and then it's like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna go ahead and smoke this J. Let me just take this time. And maybe that was her way out, other than just saying, I don't want to race. Maybe she needed a reason to say,
I don't want to. Not at that point, not with the amount of fans.
Not with that much pressure. So she's like, you know what? I'm just going to smoke and I'm not going to pass the test.
Okay.
Maybe that's what's happening. I don't know, but it just, from the series of everything that's happening and the pressure of racing, and then like you said, Nick, she's going out of the state, she's going out of the country, competing against other racers who are faster than her. That's some more pressure. So maybe she threw this race on purpose. And she said, and the way she's being, how she's responding on social media, she's kind of like nonchalant. She's like, you know what? I'm good. I ain't worried.
She ain't worried. She ain't worried at all.
So if that's the
case, but she's like, whatever, I'm good. Just like 21-year-olds do. They make the decision. They say, this is my fucking life, and I'm going to live my life the way I want to live my life, and can't nobody dictate me. This is how that generation thinks. That they're going to live life on their own terms, regardless of who hurts or who makes it feel good. They're going to do what they want to do for themselves. They ain't trying to please nobody. So she could have possibly said, fuck it. And
okay, so what about what about mental toughness? Okay, I'm just asking some questions because my thing is, who is her team then? Because the team that you got around you, that is so important. And I'm just saying, whoever was her team, I would fire everybody on the damn team. Why?
Andrea, how you always blaming everybody else? They ain't the one smoking the weed.
Because let me tell you something. If my best friend know I'm a star, she know I made millions of dollars. She ain't gonna let me do that on my team. Fire everybody. Period.
Fire everybody. Her teammates are her friends. Look.
No, I ain't her teammates.
I would not expect you to hold all of y'all accountable around her. Her team. That's the difference.
Like her friend, whoever's in the house with her while she's smoking this weed. And they sitting there watching her, or they probably did it for her. They trying to bind it for bringing it over there. Or smoking with her, right?
Sometimes you can't take everybody with you. And if they detrimental to your financial health, I don't give a damn to your money that you're gonna get out the hood. Damn it, they got to go.
But you know what? I get you know her team and people being around her support. But at the end of the day, she made this decision.
Yeah.
Right. She was the one who said, I'm going to smoke it. Because you can have all the support.
Look at LeBron James. Look at his team.
You can have all the support around you.
You ain't no good as your team is good.
Fast and focused on what you want to do. And if you set the intentions of saying, this is what I'm going to do, can nobody else stop me? You're going to do it, regardless of how much people saying, no. She probably was not, you know, because like we do when we're under peer pressure, we'll do what we're doing while we're around our peers. But then when we're all alone by ourselves and there's nobody else around us to hold us accountable, we're going to make whatever decisions that we feel like making, whether we still got this, you know, outside people.
Who said they didn't? Okay, I'm sorry.
Good point.
Found out that her mom died. I'm sure somebody probably from that team that was there that saw it was like, girl, you don't want to do that. Like, don't do it. It's not worth it. Don't forget, we still got to.
Well, we didn't mean team. We meant like the people that she's living with and her, like me and you, like we go home, right?
Okay, but I'm sure somebody said something to her. I'm sure somebody did. You know what I mean?
They may have, you know, but who gave it to her?
Yes.
People live differently. They don't stay by themselves somewhere. They're like around the clock. Like somebody with you. So people had knowledge of this, and I just feel like whoever was allowed to give it to her, because there are ways you can stop and interfere, right, with the process of things going on. So I just like somebody needed to have that girl back when she couldn't have her own.
Thank you, Nick. There you go, right there, Nick. There you go. You said it just perfectly.
That's but even still, like, I mean, I'm not at her status, but for me, I'm the type of person that I will be with the crowd, but eventually I will be by myself.
But see, they can't live alone. So it's like, how did she get a hold of it?
Yes.
They can't be. They have to be with people like that.
You make do for what you really, really want, regardless of who around you.
I can see that. I can. But whoever gave it to her, like the people serving these crack fiends, and they out here stealing televisions and air conditioning, copper out the AC units. Like, I just feel like somebody is a sneaky ass individual to make sure this girl can do something like this under the radar. And she wants to do it. Shit.
And I'm gonna say it again. Whoever is the teammates, whoever is her team, because she got a good team. I know she do, because you got lawyers, she got all that shit. Come on now, y'all keep it 100. When your team is good, you're gonna have an excellent team, and you got somebody.
Best though, child.
Okay, you got somebody in that team is the one person she gonna listen to, and you cannot tell me it was somebody in that group who knew she was doing that. And I'm saying fire all their asses. Period. It's costing her millions of dollars. At the end of the day, we are black. We got 2 strikes against us, and you don't know that.
So I feel like, you know, I'm glad.
Yeah, we have it.
You mentioned mental toughness. You mentioned mental toughness. You know, like Vee said, everybody grieves differently, and we are a generation now where mental health.
I'm not saying everybody agrees. I know that. I know
that. These young people are talking still, and they are going to therapy. It's not how we used to do back in the day, where we just kind of sweep stuff under the rug and we don't really talk about it. We just push through. These days, people are talking and actually connecting with their feelings. So, the mental toughness doesn't apply here for Sha'Carri.
I'm saying this, okay? And I told you I got a 22-year-old and a 23-year-old. They do that stupid shit too all the time. So we don't have the conversation. And what I tell them is, y'all are so, what is the word I'm looking for? Stupid. How about that? I said it. They do stupid shit. And the reason I say that is because Who in their right mind don't know weed stay in your system for 30 days? That girl know that.
She knew that.
I'm telling
you raising blood pressure, girl.
And she did it on purpose.
Come on now, y'all. She got some hood friends. She know weed stay in her system for 30 days. I got a problem.
Yeah, she had to.
I got a problem when we are black. Okay, I'm so tired of.
Now
it's
just put in the black.
No, it's not.
Black people are gonna black people.
Wait, say
what?
Wait, say Vee.
Now you want to pull the black card. You want to pull in that black card out for Rachel. So,
look.
Maria Taylor.
Okay, that's a different story. It's a whole different subject. It's levels to this.
Okay. At the end of the day, black people are going to black people, okay? And we are just going to do what we do. Just like America is going to black people.
What about having that gun mentality? Oh, it's just weed. Oh, it's just weed. No, I don't heard so many people say that. It made me want to scream. It's just not weed. Okay? It's just weed.
It's just weed. It is.
No, it's not. It's against the rules, and it's costing you millions of dollars. You will get out
She's not concerned about those millions of dollars. You see how nonchalant her attitude is.
She's going right back to the hood. She going right back to the hood. Okay.
And she's probably
I just want to say to everybody watching this show right now, first of all, welcome to everybody that's just coming in. Don't forget to hit those thumbs up on your way. And please make sure you're connected to each panelist as well. They are all content creators and their links are in the chat. But also they're business women and their links are also in the description box. So make sure you check that out. But I will say this, when the Olympics come, okay, and we're looking at the track races, just make sure y'all watch the Jamaican team, okay? Watch Jamaica. Watch Jamaica. Rip everybody to shreds.
They cold, man. Yeah, they cold.
Jamaica got this, okay? Let me tell you.
Well, I'm going to be one of those type of women, viewers who doesn't watch the Olympics, and we're going to run
on the Jamaican team comes.
So she's been replaced with other black women, though. Like,
but we don't know who they are. That's the point. We don't know who the hell they are. They ain't got no love. They ain't got no story. They ain't got no sad story. I have no idea who they are. I have no idea. I know Sha'Carri. I know who Sha'Carri's story is. I know who the hell she is. I'm just
so their story was not given to the public because they weren't the forefront of, they weren't the winner.
And that is my whole point. But
there are people just as fast that they could put up on there, and you can fall in love with someone else. I think that she needs to sit this one out. It's a lot going on with her. A rule, like you say, a rule is a rule. Like, you knew that you couldn't have this in your system. They test you at the drop of a dime, anytime, anywhere. You have to just stop and give a sample. Even after the race, you have to give a sample. So she found out it supposedly used weed then. Who knows when she really did?
That's what I say too. That's I feel like I'm.
But she's never used drugs before. Like she was a weed head.
Are you sure, Nick? Are you sure?
Yes, she has not. She's documented. They document every time they test the athlete. And it's documented there. You mean to tell me? I'm just asking the question. You mean to tell me? That's what the data say.
Let's be honest and tell the truth. Reporters are always doing that stupid shit, telling shit to the people that get shot.
No. This is the data. This is raw, original data from the commission.
Okay, I get what you're saying. So you mean to tell? I'm just asking this question. You mean to tell me reporters are always doing that shit? They always do shock value shit anyway. Okay, they did it to Venus and Serena all the time anyway. So you mean to tell me they told her mama died? Okay, and this ain't a lady who raised her. This is somebody who was just her DNA. At the end of the day, I'm sorry. Okay, and so you mean to tell me my mama died and now I'm smoking weed, knowing that I'll make millions of dollars? Are you kidding me?
That's what she did. So I don't know. That's what she did. So,
well, I think she's stupid. And I told my own kids that. See, this is how black folks don't understand. It's the ghetto mentality. Weed is not okay. Okay.
And also, so in the chat, it was called. They were talking about it's not a performance enhancing drug or something like that.
Yes, but it's still illegal. It's still illegal. It's a rule. Okay, so if I kill somebody, I'm going to jail. It's a damn rule. Damn it.
Unless you're white.
Nita,
I'm sorry, I'm with the chat. We talking about the Jamaican team in the chat, so you know,
right. So in the middle of my sentence, like I said, someone said that it was it's not that the fact that it's performance enhancing to make you faster. They're saying that and they if people would read and actually look up things and why these drugs aren't allowed in your system, because it has some of them have like a sedative, like it can relax you. It can keep you from jump starting and get disqualified. It can train your body to control your reflexes. It could put you to sleep at night, where you're more rested than other athletes. There are some things that can give you competitive advantages that doesn't necessarily make you faster, but it makes you better, if you will.
Facts. So reading is fundamental, guys.
I hope she learned her. I just pray that she learned her lesson. I pray next time she goes to the Olympics, she ain't smoking no weed. I pray she buy a new team. I pray that she gets everything, that all the money she can recover from smoking weed. Period.
And another thing is the reason why they didn't let her. You know what? I was thinking like they should let her run the relay because her time is over. Don't do double jeopardy and hold her accountable even more. But then I just really think that it was her reaction to things. It was the arrogance for me.
Thank you.
You know,
she doesn't care. She doesn't care. Like,
yeah, well, no, it was did nobody come to see you, Otis? And all these other athletes out here that's just.
I mean, but where's the lie?
But it was the arrogance. You got Cardi B, and everybody, they mama. What we telling our black young people? What are we saying? No, you got a job and you got millions of dollars online and you can't stay off the weed? Really?
Yeah.
I be popping
so the fact is that she has $1 million on the line. She lost millions. She
don't give a damn.
But she doesn't care.
She don't care.
This is what I'm saying. People are way more angrier about this whole situation than she is. So I'm just saying, there are other athletes that you can support, that you should support. There are other people that are also going to be playing in the Olympics and taking part in the Olympics that people should support. And, you know, I'm just saying, let's go for the ones that care, that are doing the right things.
But what about the girl that said, the one that went to Harvard? Dang, what was her name? Brown? She made the original tweet, like, I know a lot of you guys are, you know, boycotting, but please know that there are several other that need to support, which they do, you know.
I agree.
The way Sha'Carri responds to things, that's what I say, it's the arrogance. When I was thinking, like, no, she doesn't deserve to be on the relay team. For one, the U.S. don't want their name tainted because we're already tainted. If you go back to Tyson Gay, Justin Gatlin, Marion Jones, like there's a lot of people that.
What's a black basketball player? She played for North Carolina. She lost all the medals too. She was on drugs. What's her name?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So we're already tainted, and I just think that they are like, look, we need all clean people walking over here because our name is always on the line anyway. We the druggies, we know it.
Yeah.
Let's just not even fool with it. And she's young, like she can come back and do this again.
In 4 years, she'll be all right.
But it's the arrogance for me. It's the arrogance. Okay, she's so nonchalant. I'm like, girl, you lost millions of dollars. You don't feel that.
She should be a team. Like when you're in a sport, you need to say, you know what? These are some great athletes. They work hard. Like
it's about all the
train. Like support us. I made a mistake. Like y'all don't hold them accountable for my personal mistakes. That would have been, but that's the adult thing.
And I haven't seen her say that yet.
Or 20. What she's 23.
All she cares about is it's okay. It ain't that big a deal. You know, she's so arrogant. I was like, I can't take her.
But then part of me says like it's good to be arrogant, right? Because you work hard and you want to be like, ain't nobody beat me, or I'm the fastest, or y'all was gonna see something, but nobody's gotten close to FloJo's record. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like her fastest time ain't even close. I don't know what this was back in the day, but That girl FloJo could go, and that's like the fact. Nobody's ever come close to it, you know.
And this
even Sha'Carri's fancy time wasn't even close to it. So it's like, what is it talking about? She's going to go break a record, and she haven't even Shelly Ann break it before. Sha'Carri does.
I'm just saying.
But this is where I say
this is the last point because we're gonna move on.
Okay, this is where I say us Black folks have to start sticking together, and if we gonna tell our young people, if we gonna tell our young people to stay off the weed and follow the rules, okay, I'm just keep it 100. If we gonna tell our young people to stay off the weed and follow the rules, and you costing yourself millions of dollars, when it's enough, it's enough. Instead of everybody say, "Oh, I feel sorry," but I don't feel sorry for her. Shoot, she knew better. At the end of the day. Damn it.
Amen. Praise the Lord. And on that note, the final topic we're just going to touch on lightly so we don't keep y'all for much longer is going to be TikTok. TikTok was called out by a Black content creator for not supporting Black or pushing out Black content creators' content. He had a whole screen recording of different things and different words and different tags that he was trying to put in his bio. And whenever anything was Black related, like support Black business or Black anything, Black Lives Matter, whatever, I'm Black, all of that was basically said to be, what was it? Spam, or it was inappropriate content, right? But if you write white supremacy, KKK, or anything like that, it's allowed and it's accepted. So TikTok got called out this week because that is going around, and a lot of people, and we're all content creators, and we are all Black. So I just wanted everyone to touch on it, and just for those of you that are content creators that are in the chat that don't know this, you should know this. So I just want to see how everyone feels about it. What do you guys think? Do you think it's crazy? Do you believe it? Or what do you think TikTok's going to do about it? Let's talk about that.
Promote the Black content creators on TikTok. I subscribe to all the Black content creators I watch on TikTok. I don't have no white content creators on TikTok I watch, to tell you the truth.
They had to walk off though, right? We had to stop posting for some time just because yeah, so this is not new. It's just another avenue to, you know what? It's controversy, and the white people are so dominant, y'all, in this. I was gonna say the U.S., but I would say in the world right now. You know, they're just in control of things, and this is just another hurdle, right? We always got a hurdle on the speed bump, and they keep us in a category, and we don't even know. Because how can you tell? You know, you don't know. You just put up your content, you put your tags in, and you walk away. But you don't know it's a whole machine that's forceful working against you, you know, and it's just the age-old tale. We always got to be smarter, stronger, better, faster, you know, to combat these things. And it's just unfortunate that we're still in 2021 finding things that are holding people back. That's crazy to me.
Well, they said that white content, the content creators are stealing Black people's content on TikTok. That's bullshit.
Yeah. They still, well, come on now.
Well,
they still a lot of things.
That's not fair, because if the white content creators either have better numbers and better money, and the Black content creators are doing all the work and they stealing our shit, that's not fair. And we should be as Black content creators on TikTok banding together. We want to stick together. But sometimes
you see these viral people, it's like a handful of them that are Black, and everybody knows or either has some knowledge of them, right? But these white ones are viral everywhere, all across. It's so many of them, you don't even know who they are. But the Black ones, you can count on one hand, like that dominate, because they take a few and they push them out so that they can get their little Black
that quota in to say equal opportunity.
Yeah, and so then it's just like the rest of y'all suffer, you know, and you just gotta get it how you live.
But you know what?
I will say.
Go ahead, Nita.
Just real quick, I will say I did make a post a few months ago about supporting Black businesses, and it hardly moved as far as views are concerned. But if I were to post something else, unrelated to Black business, the views were a lot more. So I will say that they do hold back certain types of content on TikTok. I will say that.
So do we suggest that Black people stop putting Black hashtags and Black quotes in our content on TikTok in order to get it pushed? Do we have to do that in order to get pushed?
Well, I think we should, and I think we should all Black content creators on TikTok band together and stick together. But I'm just saying, some Black folks don't know how to do that, and that's why some shit don't happen right. I'm just being honest and tell the truth. If we stick together, we are a better team. But if we individual, it's gonna take a minute. So I say, if Black content creators want shit to happen, stick together and band together and say we ain't TikTok, we ain't taking this shit.
I don't think that's the issue all the time, because Black people do stick together, especially when it came down to that one white guy who was being a racist in the neighborhood, and then Black people came.
Yes, I agree with that. I definitely agree with that.
So I think that Black people are sick, because they say they're gonna stop doing dances on TikTok, and that was a whole thing. So they are sticking together. It's just a matter of how to beat TikTok.
Well, Real brought up a good point, is that because we're outnumbered by them, so.
That's true.
They're just heavy, and I guess that could take away my point that how they dominate the industry. But I don't know. It's a losing battle, I guess, right?
I mean, I can see that, and yes, I can agree with that. But my own thing is the fact that white people have quotes that they're allowed to use and still get pushed out. Why is it that we as Black people can't use quotes or hashtags or whatever we want to use and still be pushed out too? It should be equal opportunities in that sense. You see what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, like, shoot, we'll work hard, we'll push to the max, and it's true. They are coming out. A lot of the Black TikTokers are stop dancing, coming out with the dances and stuff like that, because the white content creators are using it. They are. And they're growing off of it too. But then at the same time, I don't think that's another way of oppressing us. I don't believe that we should be oppressed. I think you should still do what needs to be done, but maybe we just need to get smarter than them. Okay, maybe we just need to start thinking outside of the box, which is why I say maybe we shouldn't. I don't think it should be this way, but maybe we shouldn't be like support Black businesses. No, maybe what we should say is support small businesses, or whatever the case may be. You see what I'm saying?
We should have took the left side of the United States and left them things over there on the right in their country field and riding their horses and shooting their guns. And then but Malcolm X was too controversial. We wanted to do what Martin wanted to do. So,
right. And then there's other social media outlets anyway that you can use.
I wish I had some tea on
it. I'm just saying, we just gotta get smarter, guys. Get smarter, think outside of the box. And
how smart do we have to be, though? Like, before and then every time we get smarter, here they come to put another rule in place. This is a game, and I'm done with it. I'm done playing it.
I just joined TikTok because it's fun, but I didn't put that interested like that. I mean, I post videos and stuff like that, but I didn't think it was that serious.
But some people are looking forward to it for money, Now
I know. I mean, I joined it for fun, but people are looking for it to be monetized, and that's
Yeah, I'm done playing. I just, whatever I post is just whatever I post. If it resonates with somebody, it resonates with somebody. There's real life money to be made out here outside of social media.
Okay. I'm like, shoot, make your Black viral video go viral on IG, or Facebook, somewhere else.
And IG is like soaking it up. IG is soaking it all in. They're like, oh, TikTok fucking up. That's okay, because we got the same stuff on Instagram. We got reels. We never had reels. We got all the pictures too. So
Instagram no longer wants to support pictures, but they want to go into video now because that's where the money's at. Okay, that's where the money's at.
The money resides.
Over to IG, y'all, and make it real.
Go to IG and make it real, honey. They got filters, they got videos. You can do duets. You know, they call it remixes, not duets. So,
I love Shanita duets. I love my.
I've never been on TikTok before, other than what y'all like post online. I've never.
You never
get on there.
Okay, I'm telling you now, right? If you get on TikTok, you're gonna get hooked onto it because that's some good.
I want to go check it out.
I wasn't gonna go on TikTok, and I had my TikTok account like the longest time, but then I wasn't posting videos. I was just there to watch everybody else's stuff.
Yeah.
But then because like IG started doing reels and stuff, it's easier to edit them and do it on TikTok. I don't care about TikTok like that. But I'm posting them on TikTok at the same time I'm posting them on IG because they originated from TikTok. So I may as well post it up, you know, and see what they do. But you're gonna get hooked to TikTok. TikTok is actually fun.
I love TikTok. I be posting videos all the time on TikTok. I know.
Especially if you got the shortest attention span. Oh, you're gonna be rolling
all night, every night.
All night. You be at them fine brothers on TikTok. I was like, ooh.
Oh, yes, girl. You go back. You're like, oh, let me do that. Like 4 times. Anyway.
Real. Men be on TikTok too. Real say he always thought it was for kids and women. No.
It's more than just that. Okay, it's more than just that. Okay.
And I be like, where y'all living at?
Thank you. It's more than just that on TikTok now, okay?
There's a lot down. Okay, y'all, we've come to the end of the show. I want to say thank you to every single person that is in the chat. Don't forget, just double check for me that you have hit those thumbs up on your way in. If it's not blue, you ain't done it yet. So just go click, hit that thumbs up. I really appreciate you. Please make sure you are connected with my panel members, Miss Intrigued by Nick, Shanita Marie Randomly, and It's All Hair, Andrea Lynch. Also, my ladies, I said it earlier in the chat, but for those of you that came in late, I'm going to announce it again. My ladies are also entrepreneurs, y'all. Go and support them on their entrepreneur journey. Okay, we got Arctic Angels by Intrigued by Nick. And then we also have Mama Goddess Custom Jewelry by Miss Shanita Marie Randomly, also aka Mama Goddess. Okay, that's her new name now. I wonder if she's gonna change Shanita Marie Randomly on YouTube because she be going by Mama Goddess.
That might be.
Shanita. I like Shanita.
You like Shanita?
I'm gonna say it now because I'm talking into existence. Just stay tuned for Andrea. Okay, she coming, y'all. She coming.
Right, she's coming.
Yes, I'm coming. I'm coming. I got stuff coming up.
Okay, so make sure y'all keep an eye out for that. And obviously, let me just tell y'all real quick, okay? We're doing a 14-day detox challenge. My ladies are doing it with me. We are using Candidly Teas. I have put the link I pinned the link in the chat. Detox Me or Peach Please Cleanse. And it is working. I'm having good results. I'm hearing other people are having good results. Their body's doing what they need to be doing, and it is amazing. Guys, it's not too late. But I don't only just sell detox teas. I sell other teas too, something fruity for those that just want some nice flavored tea. Make sure you go and check out my shop on Etsy, Candidly Teas. The link is in the chat as well. We appreciate all of you guys. We love you. Thank you so much for joining us here tonight for Late Night. We will be back on Sunday with the men, your favorite men, balanced sexes. Yeah, we'll be back on Sunday. No more vacation. We're back to work, y'all. I will see all of you guys soon on Sunday. Bye, everyone. Have a great night.